Welcome to KRISLABELL'S Miniatures. Join us for creative adventures, unboxings, and so much more. I have the walls up, black, gold, marbled floors. Now we finna start putting up some of the signage and placing stuff where it's gonna go. Pulling out from the box, I got two cigar boxes here. That one is against the wall. I'm not gonna take it off the hinges. It'll be open. And this other one right here, I'm gonna take the front part off and use it as a display for the back wall, like I normally do with my restaurants and stuff like that. Double side taped, put on. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna put this mirror here or leave it like that. I don't know. But I got done with the shelf. So this is gonna go like right here. And the shelf will hold stuff like purses, blah, blah, blah. And I need to make a seating area. And I'm gonna make sure these seating area have cupboards. These are desk organizers for like pens, sticky notes and stuff like that from the Dollar Tree. The padding is gonna be these. I'm gonna make some seating from this or a closet. I haven't made up my mind yet because it may go right here. But this is where we're at. This is gonna be the register area. I put that there. I'm going to line the counter with these glasses here. Mirrors. And I'm gonna make a jewelry display table with this. Okay, this is one of the mirrors I got from out of the couch sets that I have, the little jewelry box couch sets that I use for their couches. I just got 3 straws, cut them at an angle, glued them on the back, made a short straw to go across to support the two. I think I put 2 of those supports there. Right now, I'm just seeing how the dolls will naturally sit with the 2 sponges together. And from the looks of it, I'm liking both of them together instead of one. So I'm going to go ahead and do it that way. These right here are push pins that I got from the Dollar Tree. Alright, so the couch is in. The wardrobe is in. Hello. And I'm cutting these off with this. So we'll have some legs. Some feet on the bottoms. All I'm doing is just putting a little bit of pressure between this and that, and then it's popping off. And then we'll save these for another project. So let's do that, and then I'll be back. Oh, and there's the mirror. It's standing over there. Okay, so with the eyelash case, I'm going to keep that silver part in there because it's cute. We're just going to add a logo to it. And I'm going to use that part right there whenever I want to use it as a display case. But we're going to use it as most likely like a cash register area. Alright, that style sign came from the doll that we got from Shein or Shein, however you want to say it. I cut a piece of fabric for the rug. I made those shelving units and put ribbon on the outside of them that matched the rest of the decor. And I love how this cubby couch ended up turning out. Because when you go to like Foot Locker and things like that, they used to have those little chairs, them little benches you could sit on. They had the cubbies up under them where they kept the little foot measurement thingy at. And I made sure I laced the bottom with black construction paper. And those feet came out real nice. They almost look gold. That's why I chose that one. And I chose the back to display more signage that was made for the store. So those window holders, you see I used the piece that go between the ring that's over here as an entryway decoration. I just have those two stacked together right there from the Miniverse shoe edition. And let's just fill up the racks and make things look cute. That little cubby right there that I wrapped in liner, my oldest twin son, Chris, found that, and he donated it to the projects for the babies. Thank you, Chris. But I do like that, like the featured classy dress shoes are framed with that curtain holder. And this is how everything turned out. The rest of the video would be me just showing you the store at different angles, different lighting, so you can see all that's going on here, because there's a lot going on. The fragrance counter, I put alcohol bottles that look more like perfume bottles to me until we fill those up with other things that we're going to open up. I put all different type of shoes that I bought online, shoes that I got from the Miniverse collection, shoes that come in packaging for the Barbies and everything. But as you can see, I got all the boxes stirred under there at the bottom. So if it's one shoe on the wall, the box is under there waiting so they won't get lost. And I like how everything turned out. I have done several more openings in this room, but I wanted to make sure I showed y'all how I did them before I start showing those videos. They got on their classic white and black striped shirts like they used to do at Foot Locker. Well, World Foot Locker is what it was called. And I have my husband old gauge earrings at the top as display holders at the top of the shoe rack. Because with them being gold and black, it definitely fit in with the theme. And we can always switch this around however we want, add things later. That right there, that little diamond piece, that came from an old body wash thing that I got for Christmas a long time ago. So I always keep tops because it's always something that can be done with it. Next to the eyebrow casing is a black and gold top that come from one of my colognes that I used all up. I just got one of the mini brand plants and glued it in there. So, bring a little bit of plants into the space, a little bit of earth, if you want to say. And I also need to redo the signage because I need to put it on a foam, but I did not feel like cutting foam into a circle. If you know that junk is like hard and aggravating, so I just let it be flat for a second. But I like how everything turned out, and just like I said, we're gonna move things around, at a later date, and I can't wait for all the fun we're gonna have in this room. So the last 2 minutes, y'all can watch videos, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Enjoy. Good boy. In addition to the goodbye, that right there is the little body shaper that holds the clothes when you buy them, like Barbie clothes, or if I'm not mistaken, that came from the Naturalistas. But anyways, I sprayed the inside of it rose gold and not the outside, so when I do put clothes on it, that color won't transfer over. I have some of those beaded necklaces around them because I'm going to make them some lanyards later with their little name tags and stuff on it. But I thought that was a cute addition. Make sure to press like and subscribe, and of course, press the notification bell.